Welcome, wamkelekile. My name is Talam Sutu. I'm one of the lecturers at the Faculty of Law in Stellenbosch University. I graduated with a BCom Law degree in Stellenbosch in 2014, and then I subsequently graduated with an LLB and an LLM as well. I will discuss program information on the BCom Law degree. And I want to thank you for joining me in this presentation. I hope that you'll find the presentation of the next few minutes both helpful and interesting. In sharing this information about the BCom Law degree with you, I'll touch on the following aspects. Firstly, the legal and commercial or business knowledge you'll be exposed to during your program. Secondly, the various skills that you can acquire during your degree. Third, the admission requirements, selection, and the application process for the program. And lastly, where you can find further information online. Right, with all that being said, at the outset, it's important to note that the BCom Law program caters for students that have an interest in both law and business. The degree covers the same law subjects as the first 2 years of the LLB degree. So that includes modules such as constitutional law, family law, property law, and labor law. But besides the law subjects, you'll of course complete various commerce modules, such as financial accounting, economics, and business management. Then in the final year of your degree, you can then choose to major in 2 of the following modules. So you can choose two between financial accounting, economics, and taxation. BCom Law graduates typically choose to enroll for the 2-year LLB degree at the law faculty. But this is not compulsory, and as a BCom Law graduate, you can also choose to enter the workplace or pursue further studies in commerce. Just remember that if you wish to become a legal practitioner, for example, an attorney, you must complete the LLB degree after your BCom Law degree. This is the route that I followed. And having completed my LLB, I joined one of the large law firms in South Africa. And I was a candidate attorney for 2 years before my passion for teaching and research brought me back to the faculty. The big advantage with BCom Law is that it gives you the legal knowledge that can assist you if you enter the business world, while also providing you with the business or economic knowledge that is useful for many legal professions. So with us having explored the legal and commercial knowledge that can be acquired, what then about the various skills that you can be exposed to? During the course of your studies with us, you'll have the opportunity to improve on and develop a host of different higher level skills. These include critical thinking skills, reading and writing skills, especially with regards to how to read and interpret case law and legislation. Of course, whilst knowledge about the law itself will also be learned, similarly, you'll be exposed to the skills associated with your commerce modules, such as logic, attention to detail, analysis of vast amounts of information, both in the legal and commercial context, and financial literacy. All of these skills are not only vital for a career as a legal professional, but also for any other career that you may wish to pursue, such as entrepreneurial endeavors or in-house financial and legal advising. In short, the way that you think and engage with information and the world around you, and your ability to find solutions to complex problems, is what will set you apart as a law graduate from so many of the other degree programs available. We turn to the minimum admission requirements for the BCom Law program. What is required is at least a 70% average in grade 12, excluding life orientation in this calculation, and at least a 60% in mathematics, and at least a 60% in English or Afrikaans home language, or a 70% in English or Afrikaans first additional language. However, I must make the point that these are the minimum requirements. So the better that you do, and the higher you score on these requirements, the greater your chances of being selected. And in speaking of selection, it's very important to note that meeting the admission requirements does not guarantee you a place on the program. We only have a limited number of places, and selection is based on academic merit, considering both your final grade 11 marks, or if available, grade 12 results, and the national benchmark test results. To give you an idea of availability, over the past several years, we have received more than 400 applications for the BCom Law program each year, but can only select 60 students. It is therefore very important that you do as well as possible in grade 11, and then also make sure you complete the NBT tests in grade 12. Regarding timelines, applications for 2022 open on 4 April and close on 31 July. Students applying for any program in law must also ensure that they write the national benchmark test before 31 July in order that we can use the results for selection. Applications are submitted online at www.marties.com. It is very important to note that the faculty does not consider any late applications. Finally, if you'd like to know more about the BCom Law program, please visit www.marties.com. Or, for information about the full program, please read through the calendar of the Faculty of Law, which can be found at www.sun.ac.za/calendar. I also encourage you to watch the other webcasts, providing you with other relevant information regarding your choice of studying law. I look forward to seeing you on campus soon, and I thank you for joining us in this presentation. Thank you, goodbye, enkosi, danki.